from Lumen Field in Seattle. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a compelling matchup here, as it'll be the Buffalo. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out comes the offense for
those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bop. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about
down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're... Here's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to beat some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right... Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. So they get the one-score kickoff. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the... And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. In a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They start the drive with Cook. And oh, right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season. Yeah, I don't want
to adjust on the fly is almost as hard to corral.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So guys, at that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there. And
a leap, and he will make the catch. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like strive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't get the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut, a little juke, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen going to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a... Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Now Allen. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown.
First quarter, that was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taylor now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really
Upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Down.
The tight end is certainly present, and of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there. Red zone now on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A 14-yard lead. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quick. Chalk into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. A 2-yard.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. It's a 6 touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate to the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not moving. The scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Check back 27. Check back 27.
Allen now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their...
Face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say...
Ready at another 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Powerful running. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Guys who were the punishing runners and knock people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
Before the 2-minute warning, let's see if they do it anyway.
Come on.
On first down, Boykin. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Going on 3rd down. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves forward now. Here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And fights him up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players can... He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard. On play action, they'll throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first time. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A nice 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. A final shot before half for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you. Season is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2. That's Brandon Godden. And
we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now.
3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Lance, he's going to rifle one deep left side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they will touch him down, but not before 4 yards. Throwing on first down is Lance. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the
sideline, because let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a back...
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are
through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily, oh, this hurt.
And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. He's got his man. It's Kurz. And inside the 20. Now they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more. I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve? On first down, Simpson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good one. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake. Simpson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
But now they face a third down. Operating from the gun, Simpson. And that is incomplete.
Unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football.
Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They push him back quite a ways. On play action, Lance under pressure. They got him again. That's Gregory Rousseau from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. That one in the books as a 64-yard and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that went too far. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Simpson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Gets by him at the 25. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the showing here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now they'll throw with Lance. And this is caught by Kurz. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first. Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Shedding through the defense. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9. Having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside.
Bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add up. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard. They're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in
that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us? To defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of mid-Hawk territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Glover. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm here all day. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
They lead big to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now throw right side here. Good
overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is going to be game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games. Credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it.
He's ready to get this drive underway. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive, they probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense.
Carries for him so far. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. As we march toward a conclusion. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. The throw over the middle taken in. He'll be hit down at the...
Let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. The big guy defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory, actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here at this stage of the game.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the 20. It's been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they'll get it. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Simpson Over the middle, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
All right, you've had to put out a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Amazing, perfect pressure. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Still going. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points.